Before I start the video, I wanted to share a few updates that were made to the Pokédex. First of all, the Caterpie I caught evolved into a Metapod, as you saw in the last video, but I raised it up to level 10, and it evolved into a Butterfree. Similarly, the Weedle I caught in Viridian Forest evolved into Kakuna, and then again into Beedrill. When one of your Pokemon evolves, its data will automatically be uploaded to the Pokédex. And that's really convenient because certain evolved Pokemon can't be found in the wild. But, with that being said, what's happening, guys? My name is Adam, aka Speedy Spectrum, and welcome back to Let's Play and Dub Pokemon Fire Red. In the last episode, we trekked through Viridian Forest, caught our second team member, Amber the Pikachu, and entered the next city, which was Pewter City. But if I ended last video in Pewter City, what the heck am I doing back here in Viridian City? Well, the answer is quite simple. Remember this branching path we saw earlier? Well, now we're going to see what's on the other side. This is Route 22, and in Route 22, there are some new Pokemon for us to encounter, and this is not one of them. The first Pokemon is Spearo. Number 21 in the Pokédex, Spearo is a normal flying type like Pidgey, but its stats are better than Pidgey, and it's more aggressive. It is, however, less bulky than Pidgey since its defenses are lower, but its move pool is better. Overall, I would definitely recommend Spearo over Pidgey at this point in the game. It does have a 10% encounter rate, so you might have to search for a while in order to catch it. There is another flying Pokemon we'll encounter later on in the adventure that is highly, highly recommended if you are in need of a good flying type. But for now, Spearo's alright, I guess. The other Pokemon we can catch is Mankey. Number 56 in the Pokédex, Mankey is the first fighting Pokemon we can encounter, and it is a super underrated Pokemon in my opinion. I would highly recommend catching a Mankey if you chose Charmander as your starting Pokemon. The reason is that we're going to be fighting a lot of rock Pokemon in Pewter City, and fighting types have an advantage over rock types. When it evolves at level 28, which might seem like a ways away, it becomes the fastest fighting Pokemon in the entire game. It's very fast, it's got great physical attack, and it hits really, really hard. It is a little frail on the defensive side, however, but it's a great Pokemon overall. I used a Mankey in one of my previous playthroughs, and it served me quite well. Okay, with that out of the way, let's see what lies on the other side of Route 22, shall we? Oh, it's you.
Hey, Red, you're off to the Pokemon League. Forget it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger?
Did my Pokemon get any stronger, he asks. Well, I can answer that question real easily. He certainly got stronger because he's added a Pidgey to his roster. Pidgey is at level 9, normal flying type, Keen Eye for its ability, which means its accuracy cannot be lowered. It is armed with the moves Tackle and Sand Attack. Pidgey's accuracy can't be lowered, but it sure loves to lower yours with Sand Attack, a move that decreases accuracy so your attacks will hit less frequently. And it loves to spam Sand Attack, so that's something we're gonna have to deal with often. Oh, come on! I rest my case. Anyway, that Thunder Shock hit. So thankfully, we were able to take it out in 2 shots. And wow, we got quite a bit of experience from defeating that Pidgey. I'm going to keep Amber out to deal with Bulbasaur. Regardless of which starter he has, they will all be at level 9, and they will know the exact same moves as they did in the lab. So Bulbasaur will have Tackle and Growl, Charmander will have Scratch and Growl, and Squirtle will have Tackle and... Ha-ha! Static! I was about to say Squirtle still has Tackle and Tail Whip, but that doesn't matter. Bulbasaur did my job for me. With Bulbasaur paralyzed, this battle is going to get significantly easier. My strategy is to keep using Tail Whip over and over and over again until its defenses are low enough so that I can KO it with 1 shot or close to 1 shot. Yeah, I'm gonna need to heal Amber with a potion. Alright, that's better. I think 1 more Tail Whip should do it. Maybe 2 more. No, I don't want to go to the bag again. I want to fight and use Tail Whip. None of the starters have any special moves, so you can still use your starter to take them on. But that won't be the case for long. I think its defenses are low enough that Schneider can finish it off with Tackle. Obviously, I can't use Bubble or Water Gun against Bulbasaur, and that hardly did anything to me, wow. I am 4 levels higher than it, so I guess that is to be expected. Let's hit you with the Tackle. Oh, a critical hit! I didn't even need the stat reductions. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Ah, you just lucked out. I heard the Pokémon League is crawling with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on.
Buddy, if you think you can get past the trainers in the Pokemon League with only a Pidgey and a Bulbasaur, then you've got another thing coming. One thing I forgot to mention about that fight is you can only do it before you obtain the first badge. If you defeat the gym leader in Pewter City and get the badge, that fight will no longer be there. So I just wanted to make sure that I obtained that experience. All right, we've taken care of everything we needed to in Viridian City, so I will see you once I get to Pewter City. I decided to take a brief detour in Viridian Forest because I realized there was 1 item I forgot to obtain, and it's a hidden item. You want to be about 4 squares west of Bugcatcher Sammy here, and stare at this square from this precise position, and there's a potion, a hidden potion. Very nice. I might want to take out this Caterpie because, yes, Amber is really close to another level up. And she is going to learn another critical hit? Wow! I'm getting super lucky with these critical hits. Oh, not quite enough experience. How unfortunate. All right, maybe we'll do it with this battle. Especially considering it's a Kakuna. Like nuking fish in a barrel. These Kakunas are just so easy to take down. Okay, it looks like it's going to be a 2-hit KO. The fact that it hardened is largely irrelevant. All right. Let's see if it happens. Yes, it does happen. Amber goes up to level 11, and she's going to learn Quick Attack. I have been waiting for this move. Quick Attack is an excellent move for sure. I'm going to get rid of Growl. Quick Attack is a normal type attack that deals damage. But the great thing about it is that it's a priority move. What do I mean by that? I mean that it's an attack that always goes first in a battle regardless of the opponent's speed. Quick Attack is extremely useful for picking off weakened Pokemon, and I'm so glad that Amber's finally learned it. Alright, we are back here in Pewter City, a stone gray city. The first thing I need to do while I'm in Pewter City is go to the Pokémon Center. As I've mentioned repeatedly, there is a Pokémon Gym here, and I want to make sure that my Pokémon are fully healed before taking on the gym. I should also mention that each Pokémon Gym specializes in a particular type of Pokémon. In the case of Pewter City's gym, the specialty is rock Pokémon. But before I go there, I want to show off a few things. If you head to the east, there's this NPC who will take you to the Pewter City gym if you try to leave. Therefore, we have to defeat the gym leader if we want to leave Pewter City. Also of note is this place. This is the Pewter Museum of Science. It costs 50 Pokédollars to get in, and you can see some fossils and moon rocks, but there isn't anything of note here. Well, I guess that's not 100% true. There is a rather significant item. Unfortunately, we can't access it yet. I think I've gone over everything that needs to be gone over. So let's read this sign. Pewter City Pokemon Gym Leader, Brock, the rock-solid Pokemon trainer. Rock solid, he says. Indeed, the gym is filled with rocks and sand, and we get to listen to the Pokemon Gym theme, one of my favorite tunes in the entire franchise. Each Pokemon Gym has 2 statues with plaques beneath them, and they list trainers who have emerged victorious. And as you can see, Blue beat us to the punch. There's also a gym guide, so let's talk to him.
Hiya! Do you want to dream big? Do you dare to dream of becoming a Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. All right, let's get happening. The first Pokemon out in the match is at the left of the Pokemon list. By changing the order of Pokemon, you may gain an advantage. Try different orders to suit your opponent's party.
It's funny that he mentions that, because I'm going to do that right now. Amber's electric attacks are going to do us no good in this gym. Not only are there rock types, but they're also ground types as well. Schneider's attacks, on the other hand, well, that's gonna be a different story. Anyway, let's go ahead and battle this trainer right here. Stop right there, kid! You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. Dude, don't you know that light years measure distance and not time? Well, I guess we'll have to teach him that lesson the hard way. He's going to start off with a Geodude, which is the first rock Pokemon that we can encounter. And water Pokemon just so happen to have an advantage over rock types. Ipso facto, there go ergo, Schneider's attacks are going to completely wreck the Pokemon in this gym. Not only that, but Schneider goes up to level 14. Excellent. So now he's going to send out a Sandshrew, another Pokemon we haven't seen yet. Sandshrew is a pure ground type, so we'll have 2 times water attacks are twice as effective, whereas they were 4 times as effective on a Pokemon like Geodude, which is a rock and ground type, and a critical hit. Very nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Well, that wasn't very difficult. Darn! Light years isn't time, it measures distance. Now he learns. Very good. Let's see what you have to say now. You're pretty hot, but not as hot as Brock. We'll just see about that, won't we? Hey, Brock, how's it going? Glad to finally meet you, because you're my favorite character in the anime.
So you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock-hard willpower is evident even in my Pokémon. My Pokémon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. That's right. My Pokémon are all the Rock-type. You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best.
It's go time! We are squaring off against the first gym leader in Kanto, Brock. He is going to lead off with Geodude, level 12, rock ground type. Rock head for the ability, which means it doesn't suffer any recoil damage, although that's largely irrelevant since it doesn't have any attacks that cause recoil damage. Its only moves are Tackle and Defense Curl. Defense Curl increasing defense much like Harden. I need to get this off my chest. If you have Squirtle or Bulbasaur and they know a special attack, this battle is going to be a breeze. If you chose Charmander, however, that's when things get a little bit trickier. You do have a couple of options. One possibility is that you can raise Charmander up to level 13, at which point it will learn Metal Claw, which is a Steel-type move. Steel-type moves are super effective against rock Pokemon. Another option you have is to head to Route 22 and catch a Mankey, as I mentioned earlier, then level it up until it learns Low Kick. Regardless of which starter you choose, you will have options. And now he's going to send out his pride and joy, Onyx, level 14, rock and ground type, rock head for the ability with the moves Tackle, Harden, Bind, and Rock Tomb. The big threat on Onyx is definitely Rock Tomb. It's a rock-type attack that deals damage and lowers the opponent's speed, so that can spell trouble for Charmander, who's weak against rock attacks. But again, if you have Squirtle or Bulbasaur, you won't have any trouble with Onyx. And Schneider dispatched those two with ease. And with that, we have defeated Brock.
I took you for granted, and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer on you this, the official Pokémon League Boulder Badge. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokémon more powerful. It also enables the use of the move Flash outside of battle. Of course, a Pokémon must know the move Flash to use it. Wait, take this with you. A TM, Technical Machine, contains a technique for Pokémon. Using a TM teaches the move it contains to a Pokémon. A TM is only good for one use, so when you use one, pick the Pokémon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed.
Well, we've completed our mission. We defeated Brock, so let's hear what the gym guide has to say.
Just as I thought! Your Pokemon Champ material!
Why, thank you, Mr. Gym Guide. I just want to talk to Brock for one more thing.
There are all kinds of trainers in this huge world of ours. You appear to be very gifted as a Pokemon trainer. So let me make a suggestion. Go to the gym in Cerulean and test your abilities.
Well, we heard the man. The next gym is in Cerulean City, and that is going to be our next destination. However, that is going to be a ways away. And to prepare for our journey, I want to purchase a few things from the Pokémart. We got a ton of money as a result of defeating Brock, which is great. I want to buy some repels. About 5 should do. I can always get more if the need arises. And I think I have enough potions as well. And I don't think I really need anything else. Okay. We didn't suffer any damage whatsoever during that gym battle. And if we walk to the east of Pewter City, we can see that one NPC is gone, but someone else is here instead.
Oh, Red. I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oaksaid. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go.
He gives us the running shoes. This allows us to run instead of walk.
Well, I must be going back to the lab. Bye-bye.
And there's a letter attached. I wonder who it could be from.
Dear Red, here is a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't give up. From Mom.
Isn't that sweet? The running shoes were a gift from Mom. And oh boy, what an amazing gift they are. The running shoes allow us to run. This was not in the original game. It was a change made in the remakes, and oh boy was it necessary, because look how fast you move. This makes the game so much quicker. And the fact that you can dash to and fro really cuts down on the commute between cities. But we can talk about that later. For now, we have some trainers to deal with on Route 3, including, this one right here. Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? No, I didn't. I'm looking in the opposite direction. Well, we've got a new type of trainer to battle. This is a Lass. Lasses tend to use a variety of Pokemon, but more often than not, they'll use Pokemon which have a cute appearance, such as Pidgey. Thankfully, a mere Pidgey is no match for the electrical might of Amber. Amber didn't really see any action in the gym, so she's definitely going to be making up for lost time. 2 Thunder Shocks easily dispatch both of the Pidgeys, so that was pretty easy. You're mean. No, I'm Red. What's your point? Alright, we got another trainer to deal with. Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest. Alright, that was a pretty easy fight. I'm going to switch my Pokemon. I'm going to have Schneider lead off for this next battle against a new type of trainer, I might add. Hi, I like shorts. They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. I can't argue with that, although from where I am at this moment, there's snow outside, so I wouldn't want to wear shorts. Anyway, this is Youngster Ben. Youngsters are the male counterparts of Lasses. They also use a variety of Pokemon, although they tend to favor Pokemon that can be found in early areas of the game, such as this Rattata. Another reason why I wanted to show this battle off is because Schneider is super close to a level up. And with this Rattata's defeat, Schneider goes up to level 16. And not only that, but he has a new Pokemon that we haven't seen before, and that is Ekans, which is a poison type. It also has Intimidate, so my attack gets lowered upon its arrival, which rather sucks. But, Schneider mainly uses special attacks, not physical ones. Oh, come on! Don't poison me! I don't think I've talked about poison yet, now that I think about it. When a Pokemon is poisoned, it loses HP at the end of each turn. Thankfully, that can be cured with an antidote. It isn't a whole lot of damage, but it does add up. And don't poison me again! I am in no mood for a doubleheader, okay? That's it. Now, I did not mean to use Withdraw, especially considering poison is a special attack, is a special type. Oh boy. Alright, let's use Water Gun. Man, this Ekans is really resistant. It's really resilient, I should say. Okay, let's use Water Gun again. And down it goes, at long last. I say this because now that surprise I mentioned happens now. I don't believe it. Well, believe this. What? Schneider is evolving! Oh, yes, indeed it is. Check it out. Schneider has evolved into a Wartortle. So we have our first evolution. That is pretty awesome. An antidote and a potion later, and Schneider is back to fighting strength. Well, not full fighting strength. Alright, there are a couple of trainers here. I will beat them off screen. Alright, we've defeated most of the trainers here, but we want to battle this trainer right here because I believe she does have a new Pokemon that we haven't encountered as of yet. She starts off with Rattata, obviously a Pokemon we are familiar with. Speaking of which, I think my Rattata that I caught is close to evolving. I'm not gonna show it on screen, unfortunately, because I'm not the biggest fan of Rattata. Alright, that is it. And correct me if I'm wrong, but a new Pokemon is on the way. Yes, it is! This is the first time we have encountered Nidoran female. That female gender is significant for reasons I will explain later. A critical hit! Awesome! That is very awesome. Alright, that is all of the trainers on Route 3. Now, if memory serves, there is a hidden item somewhere near youngster Calvin right here. Ah, there it is. It's an Oranberry. And I am going to make use of it right now. Generation 2 introduced the concept of held items, allowing Pokemon to heal... allowing Pokemon to hold items which can, on occasion, give them certain advantages in battle. So maybe we'll demonstrate what that Oranberry is capable of. But for now, I want to switch out my Pokemon because I completely forgot about this trainer right here. Eek! Did you touch me? No, of course I didn't touch you. I'm looking the other way. Alright. Oh, you have a new Pokemon. You have a Jigglypuff. So let's quickly paralyze it with Thunder Wave, because a paralyzed Jigglypuff is going to be much easier to deal with. Haha, you cannot move! So now I get to get a free quick attack off on you. And thankfully Sing did miss, which is good. So you're going to use Defense Curl. That's going to boost your defense. Let's hit you with a Thunder Shock and see if we can knock you out. No! Wow, you are resilient, aren't you? You are resilient with a capital R. And a pointless critical to cap it all off. Alright, that is it. Yes, that is it. I just said that. There are a couple of new Pokemon that we can catch here on Route 3. This guy isn't a trainer. No, he isn't. He mentioned a tunnel to Cerulean. We'll get into that later. But for now, here's a quick overview of the Pokemon that we can catch. The first of which is Jigglypuff. Number 39 in the Pokédex. Jigglypuff is a normal type, and it's definitely one of the more well-known Pokemon, particularly if you've ever seen the anime. If you're fans of it, well, I'm sorry to say that it's not very good. Its only respectable stat is its HP, which is at 140 when it's fully evolved, so that's certainly nothing to scoff at. The downside is that its other stats, particularly its defenses, are rather pitiful. It is known for using an attack called Sing, which puts the opponent to sleep, but it only has a 55% accuracy. And that accuracy lessens the wider the level gap is between Jigglypuff and the opposing Pokemon. There is another normal type we'll soon encounter that is quite similar to Jigglypuff, but its stats are overall better, and for this reason, I can't recommend Jigglypuff. However, the same cannot be said for the next two Pokemon we will talk about. The first of which is the female Nidoran. Number 29 in the Pokédex, Nidoran female is more common in Leaf Green than it is in Fire Red. In fact, it does have a 1% encounter rate in Fire Red, so good luck trying to find it. Regardless, both Nidorans can be caught in both games. Of the two, the female is the more defensive. It's really good at taking hits, and both Nidorans also have a great ability in Poison Point, which works much like Static, except instead of paralyzing the opponent, there's a chance that they could get poisoned. Both also earn a ground typing in their final evolutions, and they each have a wide move pool. You really can't go wrong with either of the Nidorans. Now let's talk about the other Nidoran, the male Nidoran, which is number 32 in the Pokédex. This one is more common in Fire Red, and it has a 1% encounter rate in Leaf Green. It's faster than the female, and it's also more offensive than defensive. Neither is really better than the other in my opinion, as they both have almost identical move pools, and you really can't go wrong with either of them, as I said. They both will make great additions to your team if you need room for a Pokemon that's either super defensive or super aggressive. Anyway, that takes care of everything in Route 3. Almost. Well, we're now on Route 4, so I guess that did take care of everything in Route 3. We want to pay a quick visit to the Pokémon Center. And obviously we do want to heal up our Pokemon, but there is another thing we want to take note of. And that is this dude right over here. He's going to sell us a Pokemon. For 500 Poké-Dollars, he's going to offer us a Magikarp. I will not go over it right now, but I will say it's a toss-up whether or not you want it. With that being said, I think we're going to end the video right here. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red, we are going to enter this cavern, which is Mount Moon. See you guys next time.